Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katelyn from Florals.com and we're back with the summer season scrap and series with Sarah Scraps and I. If you have not seen her video yet, I'll have it linked down below so you guys can check it out. But today I actually have another porch picture. I did not realize how inspired by that prompt I would actually be when we wrote those a few months ago, but I have so many porch photos and deck photos that kind of get pushed to the wayside because they might not have a specific story behind them, like this one. My adorable cat from my family. Her name is Honey. She's sitting by these beautiful purple flowers on our back deck of our family home. Back a few summers ago, obviously when the flowers are blossoming, I'm taking plenty of photos, but I thought it'd be fun to try to experiment with some purple today. We're not seeing a lot of it, but I thought it'd be great. So I pulled out the Painted Petals paper pad. A lot of P's in alliteration in this video. We have from Hobby Lobby's Paper Studio, and I also had these die cuts from there a while back. I believe these exactly match. There's very similar florals, if not, but I thought I'd pull in some of these to help frame up the photo. Now you might be wondering, like I said, there's not a huge story behind this. It's just adorable photo of my cat. So I actually have a small 6x8 mini album that I work on that is all of my favorite things. This includes my cats. It includes outfits, it includes places, it includes people, it can include whatever I want. Just fun little pages I can put into a 6x8 album that don't have rhyme or reason. They don't have to coordinate. They're just cute photos that I want Scrapbook that don't go anywhere else. But since there was not much with this, so I only have a paper pad and a set of die cuts to match this, not a lot of other things. I knew I'd be sifting through my stash to find some more elements. So I did find a doily that worked. I thought I might introduce blue. You saw me kind of coordinate a couple different ones. Ended up not going with the light baby blue. I ended up going with the white, just again to add some texture, some dimension. I think I do wish I went back on this layout and actually added some more foam adhesive. You'll see how it turns out in the end, but I end up pulling out some more purple from this Pink Fresh Studio. I have a hard time cutting into a 12x12 for a small photo like this, so I often go to my 6x6s or 6x8 paper pads first. Let me know if you guys are the same way. Are you just cutting into your 12x12s to do photo layers, or is that just me who can't do that? I'll do that for if I'm like multiplying or matting multiple 4x6 photos, I'll cut into a 12x12, but sometimes I can't do it if it's just a little 4x4 or smaller photo. Can't do it. I don't know why, just can't do it. Unless I really need to. Sometimes the coordination between using a paper pad and not paper pad is vastly different. I think these work really well together, especially since it's an ombre purple from Pink Fresh Studio there. Really works out well for me because of the white and purple that's throughout this page already. Now, luckily, the Noteworthy collection from Pink Fresh Studio also has a ton of pink and purple embellishments that I had to use. I adore their stickers. I think Pink Fresh Studio might be my top sticker favorite. I love the texture of their stickers. They just feel extra velvety and not too thick. They have a little bit of bend to them, but they're not too thin either. Really love them. So here's where I start with some of the foam adhesive. I'm using these foam pieces that you can cut apart from the Kids Craft Funds foam section at, your local retailer. Tons of these go on clearance after summer from all the summer kits that didn't sell. Definitely be on the lookout for them coming in a couple weeks. They'll start going on sale. Even the 4th of July ones should be on sale now as you're watching this, so go to your local store, take a look. They might be in the shape of a star, but you can always cut those down to put on the back of your elements. I did have quite a bit of trouble with these gluing down. I wish I went back with ATG adhesive first, just to give them more tack, even though these are self-stick cardstock die cuts from Paper Studio. Not the best adhesive by any means. I could not get this foam to stick for the life of me, which was a little bit sad. I also decided to change my mind and kind of layer the photo between these elements. So the doily will go under the photo and then the floral will go on top of the photo. At one point I had both on top and I just thought it covered too much of the actual photo. So like I said, Honey's just sitting on our deck here. And what's really good about our cats is they don't leave the deck. This is as far as they go. So they're not outdoor cats, but they do love a summertime little soiree outside, looking at the bugs and the birds and dreaming about catching them one day, but they never do. Let me know if you guys have any furry friends at home that also like your porch or deck, and if you're going to be scrapbooking them anytime soon. But if you guys have not checked out our summer season scrapping series before with Sarah and I, we've done a lot of videos so far throughout the summer. Hope you guys will be joining us throughout the rest of the summer and using our prompt list. You can always use our hashtag, which will be at the end of this video, if you have not posted yours already over on Instagram, but we'd love to have you check it out. One of the things I wanted was a little bit more dimension on this left side there. So I ended up using a small label that I thought I could never use to journal in because it was so small. Cut it in half, it's round. I was able to tuck it under 2 sections of the floral there. And I just think it adds so much. It's such a small little piece, but it adds so much dimension and uniqueness because it adds that like tucked in effect that you get when you see other people's layouts and you're like, wow, I wish I could do that. It's because they're adding a lot of stuff usually. And luckily for me, since this is almost a monochromatic layout, any purple usually works. Any green of the lighter variety will work. Not a forest green, but these like lighter green tones could work. But I ended up going for this at the end. I don't think it's a perfect purple match, but I still think it works. I think there was a lot of awkward space at the bottom of this. I ended up going for some purple washi tape that I had in my stash. I like that this one's semi-see-through, so you can still see the pattern behind it, but it's not too crazy that it's, you know, completely different than the purples on the page. And there's so many purple and pink tones on the page that anything would have worked here, but I really am glad I got to use some purple washi tape because I have some of it. I have a lot of purple stuff and I just ignore it so often. But finishing it off with a label in the bottom right to do a little bit of journaling about Honey's adventure on the deck. And of course, some enamel dots. These ones are freckled fawn, beautiful gold glitter, so glittery, so gold. And I thought that helped bring in some of the natural wood colors of the deck in this photo. So I think it really, really works. So I hope you guys forgive me for doing a repeat prompt, but I have so many porch photos I'm finding. And these ones are already printed. I'm not even having to go out and find them. I'm just going through old summers that I still need a scrapbook and finding all these photos that just work so well. Going through, I did find some Heidi Swap stickers I wanted to add here right at the end. These are some like baby pink photo corners. I used 2 previously and I had 2 left, which is perfect because only 2 of the corners are showing on this photo. And that'll be it for this page. Let me know what you guys think of it. It's small, it's perfect and cute for my little favorite things album. But I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me on this process. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and be sure to check out Sarah's video below. Bye guys!